Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. I apologize for starting a couple minutes late. I ran into an issue with my emulator not displaying as soon as I went to start. That's what I'm still fixing, something really quick, just so this goofy bar isn't displaying at the top. There we go. Alrighty, let's get into this. I also got the rare candies working, so we don't have to be as grindy tonight, so pretty happy about that. Hope everybody's Wednesday is going smooth, going well. All right. So the team that we have right now should be displayed on the screen. We're rocking Gardevoir, Flareon, Toxicroak, Trico. We have the egg, which is randomized, so we don't know what that's going to be yet, and Sableye. And last night we beat Sprout Tower and we beat the first gym. So we should be able to make it through this next cave, I think, with the team we're rocking, and make it to the second gym. And our next level cap is 17. So before we get into this cave, I'm gonna pop a few rare candies. And for anybody that is new that is joining, we are doing a randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon HeartGold. And if you're watching from the vertical side right now, I think you're just seeing the top menu of the DS screen. I apologize for that, but there's no real good way to organize that on there. But I am using rare candies to level up our Trico right now. And I think I'm going to go to like 12, maybe. Wallin, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. And yes, the if you double tap your screen, it definitely helps on the likes and helps push the channel more, and it's greatly appreciated from one hoser to another. So I am still leveling up right now. We are just about there though. And also, if you are looking for the full screen, we're over on Twitch, and you can see both screens of the DS emulator here. But as soon as we get these levels going, you'll be able to see what is going on. A little Sableye action. Alrighty, everybody is about level 10 now. Let me update the levels. That's the one thing I wish I could kind of disable, is the level tracker on this thing, because doing Nuzlocke, you run through teams so fast that sometimes I feel like it's not really needed, but it is cool. Everybody's level 10. Shaman, who's not Shaman, is level 12. We had a Shaman in the character selection, or starter selection, whatever you want to call it, and we obviously couldn't pick that because we're doing the Nuzlocke challenge, but it would have been cool. And we caught this encounter already on this route here, so the next encounter should be, I think, in the cave, because we also did the ruins of Alf. We didn't find out who Alf is, but we did do it. You don't hear the music? Everything just wanted to not work today, didn't it? Let me restart my Spotify really quick. I think it looks like it's working now. I see it picking up on my my little toggle. And thanks for the call out on that, W Mods. You say W Technology? Yeah, you ain't kidding. You can hear it now. Awesome. Yes, that's Violet City. This is Route 32. This is where we caught that Nido. Do you know what I need to do, though, before we get too far into this? I need to run back and get repels. Oh, Geico. He might be gone. That's very sad. Very saddening. I was excited to have a Sceptile. The moveset on that seal was cracked. It was ridiculous, honestly. And I had 4 levels on it. So we need to pick up a new Pokemon now too. Let me update this tracker. Yeah, it's depressing. And that is why we also need to get our repels. Because if we had repels, we never would have encountered that guy. Chosen. What's going on, man? What's going on? Welcome on in. We beat the Emerald randomized Nuzlocke, so now we're doing a HeartGold. So it's 2 of the 5 generations of the challenge I'm trying to do. We just lost our Trico, unfortunately. All right, so I am picking out Pokemon from the box right now. I think what you guys are seeing is my my egg. Actually, I can keep that because all we have is a Nido, Nidorina, and an egg. Mr. Bill, welcome in. This is HeartGold. We're doing a randomized Nuzlocke on this. And Chosen, I agree. I agree. 4 level difference too, but it had Ice Punch. Monroe, hello. Welcome on in. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. For anybody that's new that's joining, we're doing a Pokemon HeartGold Nuzlocke randomizer. We beat the first gym last night, so we're working our way to the second one now. We unfortunately just lost Trico. I need to update Nidorino. Then we name it like Spike. And Spike is level 6, so I'm going to get him up to level 10 really quick. I'm staying under level caps, but we are using rare candies just to help with the overall grind of everything. And our next level cap is 17, I'm pretty sure. What about Soul Silver? So this is the alternative to that. You have HeartGold or Soul Silver. And with me doing a Nuzlocke, it has every Pokemon from Generation 1 through 3. Question, bro, as far as Nuzlocks go, can you catch Pokemon if one goes down, or would you have to try and move on to the next area and get that one? And ignore that Streamlabs thing. I need to turn that bot down. It was going crazy last night too. That's not you, Chosen One. That is not you. My bot has free will apparently. So if you go into a new location, to answer your question, and you got on timeout, yeah, that's not you. I need to turn that thing down. It literally, there's people that come in here and say crazy out-of-pocket stuff, and it doesn't do anything. And you send a legit question, it does something. It was doing this last night too. But to answer your question, if you go to a new route and you kill the Pokemon, you run out of Pokeballs, it runs away, it roars you away, whatever happens. If that's your first encounter and it's the first Pokemon, or you don't have that Pokemon on your team yet, then you lose that encounter. So then you have to go basically to the next location, which is really unfortunate at times. We had that happen with, I think it was an Electrike last night, where I was trying to catch it and it roared me away, and then I was like, well, there goes that encounter. Pretty intense rules, yeah. It is. They are, it's fun to play, but they are definitely, sometimes it sucks, like when you lose your favorite mons, or like Trico, like, I didn't do, like, I just accidentally got into an encounter, and I still forgot to get repels because I keep talking. And Monroe, my favorite Pokemon of the day is Diglett. Do a Pokemon Moon and Sun stream, that would be cool. Yeah, the Nuzlocke on that would be kind of hard too, because you have to go through all the different islands and whatnot. I would have to get a 3DS emulator working, but I'm not against it. I'm buying some repels right now for those of you that can't see the full screen. Yeah, Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. I want to do like an actual playthrough of that and do some of the shiny hunting that you can do. In those, I think it's like the Ultra Wormholes is what they call it. The rare candy cheat that I had to use, it gave me like 900 of everything. So then I had to go through and like delete a bunch of stuff because it's kind of ridiculous and you can't use any of it anyway. Alright, but now we have 99 repels, which it didn't give us, but now we can get through without losing all of our Pokemon, hopefully. Would you like to see picture art of Diglett and its evolution? You could somehow beam that to me. I made a an art of Diglett, you could say, in that Tamagotchi Life game. It's pretty ridiculous, honestly. That game is awesome. You have bad memory with Pokemon Gold. It is a fun game. When this game first came out, it was one of the coolest things ever. Like being able to walk alongside your Pokemon. Beam me up, Scotty. Exactly, exactly. Ooh, a Ditto. My boy. Fire Punch. I just turned that it's called paragraph protection. That's what they call that. They yelled at you, Chosen, for whatever reason. So I turned that off. I'm still learning these bot settings, to be honest. Some days they work, some days they don't work. Alright, so let's go Frog Legs, because all water will heal us. Sierra, I do not have one of those. And Mr. Bill, how to get a legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Gold and Silver. So in this game, you can't use... I don't know why Siri started talking from my phone. You can't use legendaries on your playthrough, and so you won't encounter them in the wild, but all of the static legendaries are there. And if you go to encounter them, they're randomized too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, no worries at all. I'm glad that you tried to do that though, because now we know what it'll do next time. I just didn't want you to think that it was you at all. All right, Corsola, get out of here. All right, let's see what this item is over here. I don't think this is an encounter. Oh, it is. She was just waiting for me to ask, apparently. Shaman that's not shaman. I need you. Oh, super effective. I was not expecting that. Gotta love the randomized moves. Fun fact, the creator of Pokemon was going to give Pikachu a 4th evolution, but scrapped it at the last second. I did not know that. I like Raichu a lot, to be honest. Dropped like a bad habit. Using another repel. Fire punch, spicy boy. Cooked completely. Reader Scarlet. That's this guy's name, apparently. If you believe that. I think we got potions too. So we don't need to run back to the Pokemon Center. Oh yeah, look at this max potion, 900. It's ridiculous. Oh, guys, I found the Pokemon Center. I'm going to run in here and just tap off all the PP moves. I think this fisherman gives you a rod, too. Yes, please. Thank you for the fishing rod, sir. Those are obtained to the old rod. Yeah, hopefully the fishing in this is better than Emerald. I didn't have any issues on Fire Red. I don't know why Emerald gave me so much. Union Cave. That Mercury must be in Gatorade again. You getting some crazy stuff? Union Cave. I went back in so I could write down the name of it. Unexpected, but I'll take it. This is the female version of Ralts, so instead of Gardevoir, which we already have, which is kind of cool because both these Pokemon are pretty cracked. Their Psychic moveset is not bad. All right, chat, give me a name. What are we thinking for Kirlia? Bob. I like it. Lowercase B-O-B. I'm gonna use a repel. You got me. Let's see what this guy's name is. Swimmer Jimmy. Frog legs, I need you, buddy. We ended up with a pretty decent team, to be honest. I'm curious to see what's in this egg, too. W team. Oh, Perish Song? Are you serious? We have 3 turns to kill this thing. Alright, we're good, we're good. I was like, don't take my frog legs from me. I love my frog legs. He's our goated frog. Must protect frog legs at all cost. Do I remember? Of course I remember. All right, what forms? Let me look them up so I give you the correct ones. Of course I remember she. I was thinking about that earlier. I was wondering if you caught them all. You're doing Shouthless too. So for Raichu, you got to do X. Yeah, X is the one that I like of Raichu. That's honestly one of my favorite Pokemon that they did in ZA. I bought the DLC solely for that Raichu. For Charizard, is his one shiny really green? I don't think I've ever seen that shiny before. That's crazy. I'm not a big Charizard guy, to be honest. So if you like one better than the other, go with what your heart says. But I think the purple dragon's pretty cool with like the spiky head. And Garchomp, I don't think I know what the new form is. Hey, bed. But let me see what this looks like. Yeah, Hey Bed is always going to catch strays for me, to be honest. I'm a Bulbasaur guy. Never forget. Yeah, for those that don't know, in Pocopia, I gave Charizard a Hey Bed, and KT No Bro has now let me live it down. For Garchomp, do the flying one. I think that's the new one. I can't find a picture of it online for whatever reason. I love sharks, by the way, so Garchomp is like low-key one of my favorite Pokemon because of that. He's definitely up there. But that Raichu Mega is going to be the best, in my opinion. How many of them do you have so far? We may need to use some more levels here because everything we're fighting is about equal level. We can get up to 17 before the next gym. For anybody that's new that's joining, we're working through our third randomized Nuzlocke now. So we beat Fire Red, we beat Emerald, and this is HeartGold. So it's randomized as far as the starters you get, the wild Pokemon, all trainers, all gyms. Let's do some Luster Purge. And then the movesets are randomized as well. The only thing that's not is the typing. And the items, because the items, like, it messes with the HMs sometimes, and I just don't want to end up in a situation where I can't, like, progress through the game or soft lock myself on accident. Okay, so since Raichu is X and Garchomp is Z, I'll go for Charizard Y. Very cool, very cool. And you found 4 so far already? That's crazy. Starmie is a good one. Are you doing the like the AFK method to get those, or are you like actually hunting them, or are you doing the donut portals? And Chosen, no worries, man, no worries at all. I think we made it through this tunnel now. This may be a new route up here. Yeah, Route 33. I do not have a Route 33, so I think we're safe to use it. You're hunting them outside, but for Bulbasaur and Charmander, you did portals. Nice, nice. I got really into the like the AFK shiny hunting method in that, and I somehow, like in the very last location in the middle, I think it's like location 20 or whatever, where you can like AFK hunt some of the starters. I got a Shalfa Bulbasaur, and it was like the best day of my life. And I wasn't even trying to hunt for that. If I would have been trying to hunt for that, there's no way I would have caught it. And I leveled it up to level 100 and left it as a Shalfa Bulb. I'm not evolving that one. Alright, so we can catch this. This is a bug flying type. So we definitely don't want to use Spicy Boy. Let's go with Diamond maybe. There you go. Go Shafa Hunt Charmander in 20. I never did find a Charmander either. Or maybe I did actually. I can't remember. I was trying to find the Tepig that's up there and I never did get the Tepig. Alright, chat. Give me a name. I think we're going to catch this. Tepig's Mega Shiny in that, though, is really, really cool. It's one of my favorites. Masky, I like it. I'm trying to figure out how you spelled this. Masque. Yes, that was Route 33. Let's get a rappel going again. This guy's just waiting to ambush you outside of the cave. His words, not mine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that masque, however you say that, out of the PC as soon as we come up to one, because we need some flying moves on our team. Pants Up is here. These people all keep trying to give me their number. I'm like, stop. You're just gonna keep spam calling me. W Pants Up. Alright, let's do a save. We had a crash last night. I think it's because I was speeding up the emulator too fast. Because this is last night was the first test run with the Melon DS emulator. And we crashed and lost a decent run. This is a new place too, Azalea Town. Oh, I think we get a, we might get an encounter in here. I can't remember if you can catch a Slowpoke in here or not. It won't be a Slowpoke, but we should get an encounter. I love the story of HeartGold. The Slowpoke have disappeared. I heard their tails are being sold somewhere. What? Let's check this egg and see how close we are to hatching. It doesn't seem close to hatching. I think I'm just going to put the egg away. If we need the egg, we'll get it back out. Because we need Masky. Masque. Hopefully, I don't even know what moveset it has. Big hope on the... Oh, I forgot I changed the B button. Big hope on flying attacks. Let's see. Old Amber. So she knows Wood Hammer, U-turn, Wing Attack, and Roost. Wood Hammer's not bad, but it also damages me, so that's not the greatest. Alright, so there is a gym here. The cap on that is 17. I think we have to do Team Rocket first, though, yeah, because they're blocking here, too. So let's go ahead and rare candy up. I realized how hard it can be for Shalfa Gibble, or you know what, should I hunt in Legends Arceus instead? It's not a bad idea. Arceus is a really good game. I enjoyed that. When I caught my Shalfa Garchomp, it was on accident using that method. It spawned in the middle of Route 20 as like one of the random like cool Shalfas that you can get. I woke up and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Another one that if I would have tried to get, there's no way that I would have got it. Alright, bear with me while we do some rare candy levels. We're gonna go take out Rocket. Using the mouse to control the touchscreen on this emulator is really cool. I do some emulation on my my Steam Deck, and you can use like the touchscreen on it, and that's pretty cool too. But I have this thing where I don't like to touch my electronics. Like obviously you have to touch your phone screen, but like my Switch, my DS, Game Boy, like I try not to touch screens. Ooh, slash, okay. My Switch is all touched up. Don't tell those. Hey, that's your Switch. I don't have to touch it or play off of it. You know what I mean? All right, let's get cross poison out of here. As long as there's not like Cheeto dust on it, then we might have to have some words. And even then, it's yours. You know what I mean? So, as long as you don't try to make me play on it. Noted. Don't touch KT Switch. Yeah, right. Hoser will remember that. A second turn attack move with high crit ratio. Okay. You're like the boss guys from Cat in the Hat. What does that mean? Isn't that guy like getting spit on or something by a kid? Look, you see this Wade guy's calling me? I'm not going to answer that. Oh, I know where we need to go. We got to run up and talk to this girl up here. You accidentally touched my switch and yelled, "Fired!" I mean, it's possible. It's possible. No, I would just, like, go wipe the switch off. And hide it in a different place. He said, "You want me to make you some Pokeballs? You have to wait. Team Rocket's trying to cut off the Slowpoke's tails. They're for sale." Anyway, I'm going to go give them a lesson in pain. Old Kurt is on his way. Grandpa's gone. I'm so lonely. Don't worry, child. I will help you, Grandpa. Alright, let's heal really quick. I need to update the tracker as well. And everybody is level 14. Also going to save before we go in here. Here's old Kurt. Hey there, Hoser. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats. If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. It can't be helped. This is a new location, yeah. Hoser, show them how gutsy you are in my place. I didn't write down what the name was, though. I think it's Slowpoke Well. Yeah. Thanks, Kurt. Spoken like a true Kurt. Alright, this is where I think we should be able to have an encounter. The further we go into these generations, the scarier the Pokemon are. I think this has Pokemon 1 through 4, actually. I think it does. We have no water moves. I think we have one grass move on here with Masque, but it's the one that does damage to her, too. Oh, there's our Gibble. Wasn't needed. Do you have to fish in here for the encounter? Or maybe you have to knock out Team Rocket and then you can do it. I'm pretty sure, because you can catch a Slowpoke in the normal game. Oh, here's the encounter. That's no Slowpoke. Ooh, and the flinch. Yawn my lawn. It fits. Yawn my lawn. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the team. Oh, Piplup would have been sweet. would have had a new KT Fairy. Alright, let's use Repel. My Piplup. Just name the Piplup mod. She's mad that we want her to stop taking the Slowpoke's tails. Elite Four member Stacy. Why is the Elite Four in Team Rocket? Can anybody answer me that? Alright, we need, I think Froglegs has ice. It's unfortunate that his dig hit first. Because I thought I was going to miss him. Thanks for the health. Gotta swap him out. Let's drop a heal before we go up here. This trainer might look familiar. It's Elite Four member Joe. I thought that was Jesse and James, because I'm pretty sure they're in here. Little Farfetch. What are your 6 fave megas from X and Y to Mega Dimensions? I'm gonna look up an image of this so I can go off of that. I can tell you Staryu's in it. Or Starmie. Pinsir is pretty sweet, to be honest. I'm probably going to name more than 6. Sableye Mega is ridiculously cool. I like the new Garchomp one too. The flying Garchomp is pretty cool. Rayquaza's is awesome. Of the 3 Generation 3 starters, I think Sceptile's is pretty sick. Tyranitar's is cool, but I feel like it's trying to do the most. Heracross is pretty sweet too. And then a Raichu, the X form. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Gunk Shot. Stunky, I'm sorry, reminds me of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I love those games. I hope we get a Stunky and we can name him Stank. I like it. Antoinette. That's what it said. What said his name is. I think this is supposed to be Jesse and James. Because the blue hair and the red. Ooh, Diamond Nom versus Sableye versus Diamond Nom. I would say too, Mega Aggron is pretty sweet. I don't think I've ever seen Steelix's before or noticed it, but I like that too. I love Aerodactyl as a Pokemon, but his Mega is ridiculous, in my opinion. Alright, Magmar. Keep this fire to yourself. Oh. We just lost Gardevoir. That is depressing. I wish that we had some Pokemon that could do water moves. It's very unfortunate. Hello, Princess KSB. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Joined at a great time. We're losing Pokemon. Adding them to the death toll. Last Nuzlocke, all we had was water Pokemon, and in this one, we have 0. Yeah, I'm pretty sad about that, honestly. I don't know how much better this this fight's gonna get. We're gonna see if we can get through this. I guess Frog Legs. Noise might have to be Frostlass, Floette, Abomasnow, Gengar and Abomasnow, I agree. Those are both sick. Mawwiles is cool. And Sableye. They're also your favorite types. Ghost, very nice. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, rip our starter. I know, it's never good when we start losing the starter. I really hope the Frog Legs get... Yeah, he should be fine here. Oh, maybe not. He's dead. Oh, 1 health. Alright, we gotta swap him out. We cannot let Frog Legs die. Spicy Boy, can you do it? Oh, he can't be switched out? Okay. Use a super potion. Oh, he got killed by the poison too. Even better. He's burning. I know. That was a little scary, to be honest. Team Rocket was indeed broken up. We continued underground. A small obstacle like you won't be much of a problem for our mission. That's what you always say, Team Rocket. Oh, look, there's Kurt. His back is working now. I will say, she with the Mega Sableye, they cooked with that design. It's ridiculously cool. He literally just said, "My back's better too." In all honesty, though, Old Carter is pretty cool. If you bring him all the apricorns or apricorns that you find throughout the game, he turns them into Pokeballs. You give him 2 yellow. Can I give you my grandpa's number? Of course. Putting him in our phone as his name's going to be Bad Back. Alright, so Gardevoir is dead, which is depressing. We're going to take out, I guess, Curlia. Sword Dance, Mist Ball, Psychic, and Psycho Boost. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. We should be able to fight the gym now. So I'm going to get everybody up to level 16. I'll do 15 until we get to the gym later, just in case. 16 already. Ooh, Blaze Kick, okay. Leveling up Bob. Ooh, Luster Purge, okay. Bob got the Bob. I know. You killed me when you said the name at that because I knew exactly why. Alright, let's pop our save, and we are going to take on gym number 2. We honestly should have named Curly a Bob with a Bob. Look at this poor little Slowpoke. Could you imagine cutting its tail off? I think there's a rival battle after this gym too. Why are we imagining this? Why are we imagining cutting its tail off? That's what we just defeated Team Rocket for doing. And we're cutting the tails off of the Slowpokes to sell them. I didn't know Team Rocket were lizard people. I know, right? Some people eat them too. It's kind of crazy. I thought they just bullied kids. Yeah, they bully kids, eat Slowpoke tails, and steal Pokemon apparently. Imagine waking up every day and doing that. It's like, oh, gonna go steal some Pokemon. Gastro Acid. What move is that? I've never heard of that. The user hurls up its stomach acids on the foe. The fluid eliminates the effect of the foe's ability. Frog legs, that's disgusting. It's almost as bad as the switch screen. Ooh, I love Furret. Goodbye, Furret. Bye-bye. Alright, we need to be smarter about how we're traversing this to try to cut down on the battles we have to do. Because I'm pretty sure that guy was avoidable. So it's not that, so that's going to go... Yeah, it's this one. So it follows the first rope that it touches. In this battle we have to do... Let's give Frog Legs some potions. Scribe Stacy is challenging us to battle. Come on, Diamond. There we go. I'm going to end up... He's going to level out. If I'm not careful, everybody's going to do that. I underestimated the XP it was going to give us. Ooh, Smeargle. I love... Or is it Smeargle or Smeargle? Whatever it is, I love this Pokemon. Alright, so if we take this, it's going to take us to this double battle. If we drop the blue, it's going to take us directly to them, so I think we have to keep the blue up. How do we get it to take us to the red? I guess we have to do this double battle. I think that's the only fight that's potentially unavoidable. Amy and Mimi, we'll see. Ma and Pa, Stu and Nick sent out. That's who we're fighting right now, chat. Ma and Pa, Stu and Nick. Sounds like a wholesome bunch. Sounds like something crazy. Alright, so now if we take this back, now it's going to take us to the orange one. And now I think it'll take us directly to him, so let's heal just to be sure. All right, gym number 2 coming to you live at the turn of the tides. Yep, we're here, Bugsy. The hype command. You read my mind. All right, so 3 Pokemon is what we're going up against. The highest should be 17. It's not Bugsy, it's Donna. Champion Donna. Ooh, Piloswine to start out with. Okay. I didn't realize it was weak against like 5 types. That's insane. Spicy boy, we need you. Oh, my back. Oh, Earthquake. Spicy boy might be dead. I can't keep him in there because he's not gonna survive that. Good job, Frog Legs. Oh, he's gonna heal. This Earthquake is ridiculous. Alright, he used a super potion. So the battles that matter, I'm trying to use only the amount of heals that they use, so I can use one potion. Gosh, what a fight. Pillow Sign's a tank. Especially when it knows an earthquake. We're not looking great, chat. We'll be fine, though. We'll be fine. All right, Bob. Show us what you got. Do some luster purge. Of course. I think he has me on speed, too, so he might heal again. I should have healed one of my other Pokemon with that turn. I know. Come on, Bob. Bob's gone. Bob's gone, folks. We lost both of those tonight, too. That's insane. Just wanted to hop on quickly before bed to say hi to my favorite streamer. Good luck and have a good night. Well, thank you. You're my favorite viewer for saying that. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. All right, Spike. Revenge your team. Revenge. Psyduck to end it. Our move coverage right now is really buns. Got the badge though. Hive badge acquired. I've never noticed that badge looks like a ladybug. It's really cool, honestly. Isn't that great? Yes, Bugsy. Thank you. Made it in time to witness this. I was here. He was here, folks. We lost our Gardevoir and our Curlia, unfortunately. Oh, I gave them the cause instead of... I gotta re-add these. Gardevoir was... Shaman. Curlia was Bob. I put Kaza Death as their names instead of the other way around. But yeah, we lost both Gardevoir and Curlia, unfortunately. But we got the second badge. Yes, definitely. Moment of silence. Thank you to the fallen. Honestly, I love Nuzlocke so much. I love that, like it sucks, obviously, when you lose a good team member, but like it's fun playing Pokemon with stakes, to be honest. Put them in the box and call it the Fallen. I'll do it. We haven't named the box yet, so that's perfect. In the box of the fallen to the in the arms of the angels. That's ridiculous. All right, name. The Fallen. I don't know if you can see it from the vertical layout. Alright, so the Fallen won't fit, but I'm just going to put Fallen. But I updated that for you, Chosen. W's for the Chosen. Bro, I hate that commercial. Yeah, seriously. Is it like Sarah McLachlan or something? Just on there crying. It is very terrible, though. Alright, so all we have left in reserves is an egg. And our newest party member is Jan Mylon. Update that on the tracker. Let's look at his moveset too while we're here. Bug Bite, Attack Order, Wing Attack, Poison Sting. It's not the best, but I'll take it. Oh. His Compound Eyes, so the accuracy is boosted. That's pretty sick. Yeah, an egg. I wonder what it would be. I know, I'm curious too. I think I'm going to put Jan Mylon back and run with that egg, just so we can continue to get it. Because it should be randomized, so... Hopefully whatever's in there is going to help us. Because I was thinking to myself, like, dang, like we're building pretty good stock, and then we just ran through them all in this area. Legendary, perhaps. I don't think so. So I want to like actually beat the challenges. So to help myself with that, I didn't put legendaries in the wild Pokemon or the trainers. So if they're the only legendary you can kind of come across is static, and then the one of like the legendaries that are in the starters, because you can't remove them from the pool for whatever reason. And so if they're ever in the Pokemon choose pool, I just don't pick them. So then it's fair. There's no legendaries that you run into. But I think at some point I do want to do a legendary one where there's like legendaries in the wild. All the Pokemon have them, everything. Is the bot being dumb again? This thing's on a roll tonight. Gene Pool, welcome on in. KT No Bro, thank you for telling me the bot's being crazy. Alright, I turned it down more. Hopefully that stops it. Gene Pool, it's not you, it's the bot, man. I don't know what it is. It's been on one the last 2 nights, though. But welcome. Glad you're here. We just beat the second gym for the night. Chosen, so you're saying there's a chance? Hey, yo, Streamlabs 1v1. Yeah, seriously, you are not kidding. You are not kidding. And honestly, I have another bot that's on Caster Labs, I think. So I could probably just turn the Streamlabs one off. So I'm going to turn it off, but watch. We're going to get some crazy stuff. Active Cloud bot off. But I have another bot on, so that should at least stop that for hopefully tonight. But if anybody sees anything else with that, obviously let me know. All right, I think that there is a rival battle once we go over here to the left. My memory could be failing me though, but we're gonna find out. My memory was correct. He said, "Tell me something. You beat Team Rocket. Stop lying. Come on, Neo." No way you get trolls. Why would anyone troll Pokemon or homie just for chilling? Dude. I wish that I could repeat the stuff that some of these trolls say. It's completely ridiculous. Some of it is hysterical too, but it is it's very ridiculous. You get a lot of people too that like try to sell stuff. Like they'll just randomly start talking about art. Or they'll ask you straight out, like, do you like art? Oh, Night Slash. Bro, yeah, I'm serious. It's crazy. And like when I first started out, I would get a lot of, like, I don't know if it was bots or just people trying to sell you stuff on Twitch was the most. So it's like you get excited, you know, like a couple people join in, you're talking, and then all of a sudden it turns to, do you like art? And you're like, yes, I like art. It's pretty funny at times. It keeps you laughing, to be honest. And then they leave. Right. Yeah, right, exactly. Or they just straight up try to send it to you. That's why I'm hesitant to do the Discord stuff, to be honest. And I feel like it's just one more thing to manage. I feel like a lot of those like Discord servers I see too, a lot of the times it's like it seems to be like the whoever the owner of the channel is just kind of like posting stuff and not talking to anyone. So I try to just put it all on YouTube that way, because that's where everybody already is, and you don't have to moderate people as much on their post there. Mods, yeah, I do have a W mod. Her name is KT Bro in the chat. But it's still crazy. She's the one that lets me know a lot of the crazy things that are said. Hello, it is me. The W mod. Alright, hyper voice and get out of here. Spike's moveset is pretty good, to be honest. Yo, I am friend, not foe. Yes, Juan is one of us. He has chosen to be a hoser. Alright, so we made it through that battle without losing anybody. We almost lost frog legs, but W chosen friend. One of us. Start chanting that. One of us. One of us. Sometimes when you save, the whole emulator locks up for a second, and it always makes me clinch. I'm like, don't do this to me. Alright, this should be a new location. The Ilex Forest. I don't think we can encounter anything until we get the Farfetch. You say W clinch. I get myself sometimes too when like I'm talking and not paying attention. That's how I killed Big Man Blastoise. Ooh, Ninjask. Getting some bug Pokemon tonight. Let's try to just chuck Pokeballs at it, because I think I will kill this. Let's use a fastball. Yes, I can catch this guy because this is the first encounter in the Ilex Forest, and the Ilex Forest is the this is the first time that I've been here. So if I don't catch him during this encounter right here, then I lose the encounter for the forest, if that makes sense. Any new named location is the rule for the Nuzlocks, where you can catch an encounter there. Yes. Yeah, I got really, really lucky with the Sableye. Because his only like super effective weakness is Fairy, and I don't think there's any Fairy Pokemon from Gen 4 and back, and that's what's in this game. So a lot of stuff is not effective against him, and then I have that going for me too. I gotta name this one Cater, because he reminds me of a cicada. What nature? Whenever we get back to a Pokemon Center, I'll have to check. I want like the tracking thing that it gives you. You can only get through the Ironmon emulator, like the ROM settings that you have to pull for that. So I can't unfortunately see them until I go like check them manually. After I finish the generation 1 through 5 Nuzlocke challenge that I'm doing, I might try to do one of the like an Ironmon at some point. I think it would be fun. I need to turn this or turn my my repels on too. Oh, Flaffy would have been cracked. We need electric. All right, let's heal. Let's use a repel. I know there's like a trick, but I don't remember what it is if I'm being honest. Oh no, you are totally fine. You are totally fine. And so to answer your question, I don't have like the tracker that comes with like the Pokemon Ironman or Ironmon the Kaizo challenges. Like if you've seen that like little tracker that some people have, that only comes with that ROM hack. So I have to like manually go to the Pokemon Center and then I can check and see what the nature and stuff is. Actually, I think I just remembered what you have to do. You have to get it into a corner and then you have to step on the sticks behind it to make it turn around. As I'm looking at that pile of sticks. So let's run up here. Let's run here. He's looking at me from there. Yeah, there we go. So now he's turned this way. Keep these repels going. There we go. So this employee guy over here lost his Farfetch. He lost 2 Farfetch, I'm sorry. So now I got to do the same thing with the other one. Why he's choosing to make me do his job, can't tell you. But here we are. And also, you can't look at Pokemon and move a tab over. You have to see them in the Pokemon. Interesting. Yeah, or see them in the Pokemon Center. Yeah, so like the screen that you see, if you see the full screen, like on the YouTube horizontal or the Twitch side, you can see exactly what the emulator looks like. But I basically have like a big screen, which is either the top or the bottom, and because we're playing Pokemon, I got my capture in the top, and then on the right side it shows like the top screen again, and then the bottom screen, which is like if you're looking at a DS. And then outside of that, that's really all that the randomized Nuzlocke gives you for this one. There's probably some like quality of life like patch or something that you could get, but I don't have that. And the only place that I've seen those is if you do the like the Ironmon Kaizos, I'm sorry. Oh dang, bro, guess I'll hop over to the other side. See you in a sec. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you can at least see more of what I'm trying to describe. I have arrived. Welcome back, my friend. So yeah, so from this side, you can see the you can see exactly what I can see from my emulator side. You just helped me to notice that I have a bar on the bottom of this too. So right before I started the stream tonight, my emulator, the way that I capture it, just stopped working. So I couldn't get it to pop up in the stream at all. And I had to recapture it using it's like a different method where you use a capture window instead of capture game, and then it captures like the Melon DS bar if that's at the top of the application window, which is kind of ridiculous, but we figured it out. But so if you're looking at the full screen, the big screen on the left is like the top screen of the DS, and then on the right side where you see the double screen up, that's like if you're just looking at like a Nintendo DS, like you have your top screen and your bottom screen. And I can use my mouse and my cursor to do the touch screen stuff, which is pretty sick. And for anybody new that's joining, we are working our way through a randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon HeartGold. Yeah, it is pretty sweet, honestly. Once I figured out how the software worked, I am liking it. I learn something new every day doing this, and it's honestly a lot of fun. This guy's boss showed up and was like, "I can't believe he made you catch our Pokemon. Here's Cut." Thank you for Cut. So let's see, who do we have that we could teach Cut to? Technology, bro. Seriously, dude. Seriously. It's my only grass move. I don't know that I want to do that. We just caught that Ninjask. I think I'm going to run back. Let's look at that Ninjask stats, and then I'm going to teach it Cut. I'm going to see, too, if they have super repels yet here. I don't think they do. I think it's still just regular repels because we're only at, like, the second gym. They have super potions. Yeah, just repels. When I was doing the Fire Red and Emerald, I was using like this little controller to control the game, but with having the touchscreen on this and like the two different screens, I'm playing the whole thing on like keyboard and mouse, and it's kind of crazy. Like playing Pokemon on keyboard and mouse, you know what I mean? Little kid me would not believe that you can do this. All right, I think we have to put the egg away for now. Just because we got to learn, we got to teach Cut to somebody. So this Ninjask has a Bug Bite, Zap Cannon, Weather Ball, Heal Ordeal. No, I'm not playing off a 3DS at the moment. This is an emulator that I'm using. I have a 3DS though. I have a couple 3DSs. I have an original DS as well. It wasn't mine from a kid, but I loved the like the original design, which real bulky, and then you can put a Pokemon, or not a Pokemon, I'm sorry, but a Game Boy Advance game in the bottom of it. All right, Ninjask. I just got the DSi and the new 3DS XL in April. That's awesome. The prices on those are crazy right now. Like, I'm so happy that I kept all my consoles. I love the Switch, but I think the DS was honestly my favorite. All right, we got to level up this Ninjask really quick. I have so many memories of playing my DS. Ooh, Silverwind. This is a pretty decent cicada over here, and I just got it cut. All right, let's go to 15. I feel like I got a bargain. The DSi was like 70. Yeah, that is a bargain. And the new 3DS XL was 190, already modded. That's awesome. All the Galaxy is sick. I like the Galaxy a lot. It's crazy too, because I remember like I would go to Walmart and I would see those all over the place. And I always thought like they'll always be here, and I should have bought one like just to have a backup, you know. And I don't have my my DSi anymore. I traded up the DSs until the 3DS, and then I stopped getting rid of them. And I regret that. The DSi was awesome. Like the huge screen, the battery life was wonderful. I remember at the time being annoyed though, because they got rid of the Game Boy reader from the bottom, like the DS Lite. Oh, there's an item back here. And now it's crazy. You can just emulate every game on like all of the consoles. But there's something special about playing on original hardware, in my opinion. Yeah, the backwards compatibility on the Lite, I was peak, I agree. Oh, you have the modded DSi. That's sick. I've watched like a YouTube video on how to do modding on the DS, and it doesn't look crazy. And I think it unlocks like every game too, which is insane. I will help you through the forest. Please don't take my Sableye away. This guy teaches you headbutt. I think he should still teach it in this too. Your opinion is correct. I was hunting for original hardware, and then I saw the prices, and I was like, yeah, exactly. It's insane. Honestly, my favorite way to play games handheld, I've bought some of those, or like I have for my my kids, it's like the little Game Boys that you can like put emulators and ROMs and stuff on, and they're pretty cool. But like if you leave them like plugged in too long, like some of the batteries and some of the hardware and stuff that comes with it is kind of like questionable, if you will. But the best that I've seen, actually he's trying to teach me this right away. I don't need this right now. The best experience that I have emulating handheld like this day and age is the Steam Deck. Super easy to set up. It's easy to get artwork. And like the saves, everything, it works immaculate in my opinion. PC is obviously easy too, but then you have to sit at your computer and play, you know what I mean? With the Steam Deck, you're basically playing on a handheld computer. All right, this is a new route too. This is Route 34. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Krogunk. So I think technically I can catch this because we caught Toxicroak first. So this is an encounter we have not caught. And this is really kind of crazy because we have a backup of like one of our most goated Pokemon right now. I was like, just please don't kill him, Diamond Nom. Steam Deck is beautiful. I bought a Lenovo Legion Go, but returned it because I bought an OLED monitor and figured I might as well get a PC. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And honestly, I think you made the right choice with that, if I'm being honest. I think some of the other handhelds are really cool, but in my opinion, if you're going to get one, the Steam Deck is the one to do. It's more pricey, it's annoying to get because you have to buy it through like the crazy Steam process, but Steam support, the Steam deals, and emulation, it's like some of the best handheld experience that I've ever had. Grunk, I like the name. But if I'm playing Nintendo that's not emulated, I'm playing on my Switch. But outside of that, everything is pretty much Steam Deck. You can even get a like, I think I paid like maybe $15 on Amazon for a dock that you can plug into your TV and plug your Steam Deck into it, and then use like a Bluetooth controller, and you can play your Steam Deck from your TV. Steam games don't look as good because the scaling is kind of crazy, but emulators, it's all like, most of it's all pixelated, so like it looks, you can't even really tell. Like it's good. I was trying not to battle this guy and ran right in front of him. Breeder Pie. What is this team? I think he had 4 or 5 Pokemon too. What is the next level cap? I know you told me. It's 19. Oh yeah, Whitney's next. Whitney's usually a showstopper because of her milk tank, but it'll be nice because we don't have to deal with her milk tank, hopefully. I wonder what Whitney's name will be. I know, right? We lost all of our good bonds. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Hey IDK, welcome on in. This ROM is Pokemon HeartGold, and we are doing a randomized Nuzlocke. So it has generations 1 through 4, I believe, and the starter Pokemon, all the wild Pokemon, every trainer's Pokemon, gyms, everything is randomized. Oh, we just lost Frog Legs, guys. We just lost him. Oh, okay, I thought this was a ROM hack. It kind of is. It's like a randomized ROM hack, but it doesn't have like any changes to the story or anything. That was really unfortunate. Let's go Maskey. I do think, though, I want to do some ROM hacks on stream. I had somebody in here yesterday that was talking about Pokemon Row, R-O-W-E, and that game looks ridiculously fun. And I also would love to play through Unbound. I played a little bit on the emulator that I have on my phone. All right, let's update our tracker here because we just lost our Toxicroak, which is very depressing, but at least we have a backup. I also need to add Ninjask. Cater. Bro, a really good ROM hack I recommend is Polished Crystal. Okay. I'm going to write that one down too. It's crazy how many ROM hacks there are. I was watching a guy play, like, I forget what it was called, but it was like an RPG, where you went in, you talked to people, you had like different stuff you had to pick from, and I was like, how is this the same game? Like, how is this Pokemon? It's insanely cool and a lot of fun, to be honest. Like, it has regional forms in Gen 4 evolutions, fairy type, and harder battles, and it's pretty customizable. Yeah, that sounds cool. I think Pokemon peaked with their old animations, like the pixelated animations. I think it's crazy the stuff the fans can make. Try to get through here without battling any of these guys if I can. Lyra, Grandpa. Abilities, natures, new areas. That's really cool. And that Pokemon Row, it's like an open world Pokemon, and when you do your character creation, you can pick what city you're from, I guess. And then you start the game from whatever city that is, or whatever town. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy too. It's a R-O-W-E. And each letter has like a period in between. I just put it in chat. We got Cyberpunk Pokemon before GTA. Yeah, exactly. At this point, is GTA even actually going to come out? They say it is, but is it? Alright, we need to swap Diamond Nom for another Pokemon. Oh, actually, I can use this PC in here to change out the team we have. So we unfortunately lost our frog legs. Put it into the Fallen over here. Forza 6 is coming out on the 15th. I'm pumped. Yeah, that sounds cool. I've watched people play Forza, but I've never actually played it myself, but it looks a lot of fun. I used to like back in the day on like PS2, some of the old NASCAR games. All right, so we're going to take this other Krogunk and level him up. And it looks so good. Might have to download it. Yeah, you should. If you play it too, let me know. Come back and let me know, because I haven't actually played it. I just watched a couple videos today. The one that I have played is Unbound, and that was really enjoyable. This Juan is taking place in Japan. Nice, nice. I love your how you use play on your names. It's hysterical, to be honest. I've been replaying White 2 recently. My team so far is Samurott, Shiny, Conkeldurr, Electabuzz, and Litwick. That's pretty sick. I like Samurott a lot. Litwick is cool, and anything shiny is the best. That's the other thing too. So I'm playing Nuzlocke right now. I am honestly a shiny hunter at heart. I just shiny hunt like when I'm watching TV or doing something else. I have done a couple shiny hunts on stream, but I think the Nuzlocks are probably more engaging to watch. But I also like watching people shiny hunt sometimes too, so I think it just depends on the vibe. But all I'm saying is I love shiny hunting. Thanks, Big Dog. Anytime, man. Game respects game, and that's hysterical. It's like the third or fourth time you've done it to it. It makes me laugh every time. I found a shiny Timber out of nowhere while searching for an Onix. Oh, that's sick. That's cool too with Pokopia just coming out. It made me enjoy that line a lot more. All right, so let's put Spicy Boy back at the front because we only have 19 is the level cap, so I need to not level Diamond Nom anymore. It took you like 20 encounters. That's nothing. That's awesome. Dude, my boy hit run on a shiny like a week ago. Oh, that's awful. That's like honestly one of my biggest fears. I feel like too, so like I did this when the Fire Red remake came out. I did the shiny hunt for Bulbasaur, and it took me like 20-ish hours. And like the whole time, I kept like my eyes would play tricks on me where I'm like, I'm pretty sure that there's blue to that. Even though there's no sparkle, there's nothing. And you're like, okay, it's clearly not shiny. Like reset, move on. And then you finally get it and you just freeze. You're like, don't reset. Don't do anything. And now I'm doing Diglett, and I think I'm pushing like 25, 28 hours, somewhere in between there. I'm not counting each encounter. I'm just kind of basing it off the time. And I swear, like every other encounter, I'm like, does that Diglett have a blue nose? It hasn't yet. But one day it will, and I cannot wait. Oh, Hyper Voice might take out Spicy Boy. Oh, Spicy Boy. Spicy Boy, no. I've lost every Flareon that we've had. Imagine a crash on a shiny. If it's an emulated shiny, I would be okay with that. If it's a shiny on my Switch that I can keep forever and like transfer it up through things, I would be heartbroken. That I had my first uncatchable on an emulator where like you know how like the first Pokemon you run into before you get Pokeballs so you can actually catch it. I encountered it and I was like, well, I can't do this. I think it was a Rattata. I think it might have been on Red. Rip, I know, right? I love Spicy Boy, and he's gone. Flareon, I think, is my favorite evolution. I noticed, too, Spicy Boy, or Flareon, is the only one that we've had in all 3 generations of this Nuzlocke now. We had it in Fire Red, Emerald, and this, and we did not keep the same name. And it's because he always dies. So he never leaves an impression. Alright, I'm going to Hyper Voice him back. Spike, you got this? Gen 4 has the best Pokemon in my opinion. I love all the new evolutions. Yeah, Gen 4, I like Gen 4 a lot. Honestly, I think Pokemon like Generation 1 through 5 is probably like my favorite. Sun and Moon, I enjoyed, but like I would rather play like the normal, like let's run around town or the different towns and battle gyms than have to do like the kind of island hopping stuff. And then Sword and Shield was cool at the time. Oh, dude, I would die for Tangrowth. Sword and Shield was cool. Like, I enjoyed it at the time. Same with Scarlet and Violet. I haven't even beat the DLC because I played that game so much and did a bunch of shiny hunting and stuff. And then, honestly, just kind of like ran out of steam. And then the Switch 2 version dropped and it was still sick, but I still haven't gone back and like totally beat that. I need to. Wait, you can't transfer from an emulator? I can transfer from my modded DSi 3DS, and I think I read online that you can transfer from emulators, but don't quote me. You are correct in that, Chosen. I don't know how to do it, to be honest. Like, I've never done it. I feel like I have, I read something, and I think the way that you have to do it is you basically, you either like transfer the file or you use your save data and put it back to a normal version of the game, and then you can set your computer up to be able to trade outside of your computer, and then once you get it onto like a valid game cartridge, then you can trade it up through Pokemon Home. But I have never done that, and so that's why I just kind of, I just do it on the actual hardware, if that makes sense. Sun and Moon and X and Y have like the most mid dexes of all time. I agree, honestly. Like, they were fun games, but I agree. The starters honestly weren't my favorite either. Like, I really like Froakie, and Delphox has grown on me. But like at the time, I kind of like, I feel like every generation the starters kind of get like worse and worse, unfortunately. But I don't know, Gen 10 looks pretty sick. I'm excited for that. The variety of Pokemon that you can catch in later games is insane. I agree on that, IDK. I also like the ROM hacks that they do, where they give you like generations 1 through 9 on Pokemon Emerald or on Fire Red, like on those engines, because like the pixel art of the newer Pokemon look awesome, in my opinion. Very awesome. Either way, it's super cool that you're able to do that. I agree. When I played Gen 7 and 6, I only have like one Pokemon of the gen on my team. Yeah, that's fair. Using older gens. I don't blame you. Spicy boy, you'll be missed. You're going to the Fallen. I think I'm just going to take the egg back out for now. Can we run and do this gym right away? Let's see. I also need to re-switch you out. I also love the ROM hacks that give you this engine that allow you to have the Pokemon following you. That is one of my favorite mechanics. MC Lara, welcome on in. This is Pokemon HeartGold. We are doing a randomized Nuzlocke of this. So I have a challenge going on where I'm trying to beat randomized Nuzlocks of Generation 1 through 5. We've beat Fire Red, we beat Emerald earlier this week, and now we're on Generation 2. But like, not every dex is horrible. Even the least favorite dexes have bangers. Yeah, very true, very true. I think some of the gimmicks get a little crazy at times, but then like they brought out Mega Raichu X, and I was like beside myself. Like, that's one of the coolest megas that I've ever seen. And I love how the shinies are play on like the original colors of them, so like it looks really cool. I think I can get the bike from over here. Let's go see. I remember when I was younger and I came to this part. He's like, I'm just loaning you this bike. I'll call you. And it used to give me so much anxiety. I'm like, what is this guy going to do? Like, why is he just loaning me a bike? What do I have to do in return? Like, what do I have to pay? And then he just randomly calls and is like, you can keep it forever. Because it's basically free marketing. W bike salesman. And the bike is cool, right? But you can't see your Pokemon. And that's why we play sped up emulators. Because you can run faster and see your Pokemon. I think the gym is up here to the right. Yeah, I don't know that. Winnie went flying by saying I have to go get a radio card. Yeah, so after we beat the gym, we have to go in here and get the pail for Sudowoodo. But it won't be a Sudowoodo when it comes out. Save and level. It won't let me do the gym right now. You're on horizontal live. Nice. We're also over on Twitch too. We just hit affiliate with that today, so I'm pretty hyped about that. I have to set up like all the affiliate stuff with them, but I think I'm gonna do some custom emojis and draw some like maybe do some shiny Pokemon on it. One of my favorite Pokemon themes, honestly, the night vibes of HeartGold. So if you're on the horizontal, I can show you this kind of easily. Let me make this disappear. So like this vibe that you can see with like the legendaries, like you have the tower in the background, the old pixel art, the chill music. That's the vibe I'm here for. All right, let me update this tracker. So we have Froakie, or not Froakie. Cannot remember his name. Krogunk. I kept wanting to call him Toxie, but I was like, that's his evolution. Grunk. You like Cinnawood City? That's cool. Is it possible you can find a remix? I might be able to. Let me see if it's on this playlist. Oh yeah, here you go. Coming to you live, Soulless Town. This one goes out to IDK. All right, let's see if we can find this radio card. I don't think I need my fortune told. This theme just makes me happy. I love it. It is a banger. One of us, one of us. He's another one of Juan. He's another Juan of the Chosen. So this is the radio tower. I think this is where we need to go, chat. Oh, here's Whitney. She said this quiz is so hard. All right, we got 5 questions. First question. Can you check the town map with your Pokegear? Yes. Nidorina can only be female. No. It's Nidorino. All right, Kurt, the Pokeball creator, uses apricots as ingredients. Correct. Does he not use apricots? All right, so it's yes, yes, no. Chat, just pretend I got all these right on the first try. It'd be a lot cooler that way. Don't get tricked by the last question. It's no. I appreciate that. It's true to you. It's impossible to use a TM on Magikarp is true? No. You can't use a TM on Magikarp? Are the answers to this randomized? Oh, it's impossible. True. Ah, the wording got me. The wording got me. It got me again. Yes, yes, no, yes. In Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon Talk, he is on with Mary. Don't get tricked by the last question. It's no. W in chat for IDK. W in chat. Yeah, first try by yours truly. I'm glad you guys were all here to witness that. All right, she's going back to the gym. Can you find a remix for Oplu City after this song, specifically the theme in white? I will see if it's on here. Honestly, this playlist is pretty sick. It is just a license-free playlist that I found on Spotify. Because I played music one time and then I got a bunch of warnings telling me not to do that. Finger snaps all around. And I haven't had any trouble since I switched over to this. I do not see Oplu City on here, unfortunately. And the name of this is... So it's a public playlist. I looked up Pokemon Lo-Fi, no copyright music, DMCA free. And it's by Chill Out Arcade. I do like this song a lot, though. All right, I think we can try to challenge this gym. Yeah, we can. It's open. So I'm going to put the egg back. We're going to take Yanma just in case we need a sack Pokemon. This gym could honestly wipe us here because our team is not doing too hot. You found it on Spotify. You're going to listen to it quickly. Nice. Dude, Spotify has every song from anything ever. It's honestly, it's amazing. I was super against like the streaming music at first. Like I like buying my own music. And then like I have like Sonos speakers and stuff. And like everything that you use to stream wants you to use streaming services. And then I finally gave in and got Spotify and I love it. Never turn back. All right, so the level cap for this, gotta add Yanma back. Yanma Lawn, it's a crazy name. It's 19. So I think we go in, let's see. $15, we definitely need to get him up. I think I'm going to go in at 16. And by 16, I mean 17. All right, Yanma is going to take a second. I don't think I've ever actually used a Yanma on my team before. I like that a lot about Nuzlocke, is I end up using a lot of teams that I've never used before. And you get some new favorite Pokemon that way too, honestly. Like I'm waiting for False God to join our team. Whenever he joins our team, I know we're gonna win. Even though False God the second died, so like what do we name the next False God if we get him? Well, the False God reincarnation. I think we just name him False God the Third. And just say he was on the way before them. 2.1. I've listened to a few I love, but I like the original themes better. Yeah, for sure. I agree on that, honestly. The only thing that stinks is you can't stream those. Because the copyright stuff. If I can get that to fit Juan, I'll do it. I'll do it. You know I will. All right. I think we're gonna send it here. Let me pop a save. I do need a 60-second bio break, so pretend there's an ad that's playing, or just listen. Enjoy the wonderful Pokemon music brought to you by Spotify and yours truly. Sweet. This is my favorite jam. Turn it up. I laughed so hard I knocked my Diglett over. Sorry about that, Diglett. Alright, chat, lock in. Whitney, we're on the way. Can I get straight to her without having to battle anybody? Because that would be ideal. I don't think I can. I think I have to get down there, and the only way to get down there is to go through this lady. Let's see what the name is. Manager Tia. Kabutops is the first. All right. Let's do Silverwind. Oh, Mamoswine. This is almost what wiped our team last time. I think it has 4 times weakness though. Yeah, right. Fire, water, grass, fighting, and steel. I don't think I have any of those moves though. Does Grunk have? I just got Grunk killed on accident. I meant to use Summary. Oh, we have low kick. Okay. Oh, we might be cooking, chat. Ooh. Got him on the speed too. End this out strong with a Kingler. I need electric. Let's go with Spike. Do some hyper voice. Did a lot less damage than I was hoping. Jan Milan. Let's see what you got. Okay, Air Slash. Alright, I'm just going to heal after that. Because I feel like by the time I run back to the Pokemon Center or I heal 4 of my Pokemon. That's one of the crazy things too about those Ironmon Kaizos is like once you go into any location, you cannot leave the location. So like if you start a gym, you have to beat every trainer, and they force you to do that too. Every single gym, you have to battle every single trainer. You have to battle the gym leader, and you cannot leave and go back to a Pokemon Center. And you can only use like a select amount of healing items that you acquire through playing. You can't buy anything in the game besides Pokeballs and Repels. So like at the same time, I'm like, do I want to do one of those? You know what I mean? The Zayla Town theme is so peak. That's the one that's on right now. Yeah, I agree. It is good. If you just knew that by the sound of it, I love that. Alright, I think we have to battle this lady too. Alright, Altaria. Let's hope for a Zap Cannon. Oh, we got the paralysis. Because I don't have any ice moves because we lost Frog Legs. Johto has a special place in my heart for sure. I love it. Two of my favorite Pokemon are birds from Johto. Okay, which ones? Murkrow and Xatu. Oh, those are good. Those are cool. I like Xatu a lot, to be honest. I like him in... it's either him or his evolution that's in one of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. And it cracks me up because like they go to Xatu and Xatu's like the all-knowing. And you're like, of course you're the all-knowing. Of course. It was right to swap out. Hope you like your Poison Whismur. I don't think this is going good for swap. Or for Spike, I'm sorry. Let's go Grunk. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these fights are closer than you would want them to be. And then you have Steelix, Scizor, Feraligatr. Yeah, those are all sick Pokemon too. Gen 2 has underrated Pokemon. I think Gen 2 might be my favorite, to be honest. Is this when I have to like reset her position or something? I'm healing up real quick just so I don't have to do the whole run back. Magby, Elekid, Umbreon, Espeon, Mischievous, Quagsire, Sneasel. I love it. Yeah, I love Umbreon. I think Umbreon and Flareon are my two favorite evolutions. Whatever, in like the last couple years, I've used Flareon on so many teams. This is where I needed to come us down from the top. Ooh, Vaporeon. Please hit a Zap Cannon. Oh, it literally missed all three of those Zap Cannons. It hit the last two though, so... guess you win some, you lose some. Ooh. This Grunk also has Dry Skin, which is good. I need me a ROM of Johto that's all the definitive version, something like Polished Crystal. Yeah, I need to look up what Polished Crystal is, but if I can imagine what it is, I bet that's pretty sweet. I love too that the Pokemon community is just like so cool that like they take the games and make them what they want them to be and then disperse them and make their own challenges. Like it's really cool if you think about it. I don't know that I'm going to beat this Vaporeon alive. I have no good moves. And the ROM needs to have Murkrow before the Elite Four, and it better be able to evolve into Honchkrow. I love it. It's like, this is what I want. It might be the end of... Oh, okay. Should outspeed. Alright, there we go. Elite Trainer Ann. Do you know Man by chance? Alright, I'm gonna heal. And then before we actually battle her, I am gonna run back to the Pokemon Center just because I need to get my PP back up. Because I only have Zap Cannon for electricity. We have no water. Let's see. Jan Mylon. Let's do attack order. Polished Crystal was so good because you got to see all the new evolutions in the Game Boy Color art style. That sounds awesome, honestly. You know, I saw this thing today. A buddy of mine sent it to me. Crystal sold that was the worst selling Pokemon game to date, which is insane to me because Crystal is so good. Like, I don't understand that. Oh. Alright, get the speed. Alright. Woo! I forgot that there's recoil with that. I almost just killed myself on accident. It's the only grass move I had, though. Pants Up is who we have left. I like this remix a lot, too. Oh, yeah, the title screen. We use Diamond here. We're not going to be able to use him in the end. Let's do Spike. Actually, he's going to be super effective against me. Spike might die here. I was not thinking that through. Please don't die, Spike. Whoo! Alright, Spike survived. Cater. Bug Bite. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, so now we should be able to get right up to her. Yeah, so let's run back and heal. I love Goldenrod City too. I've been debating too, so we don't even have to do the lo-fi music because I'm not playing this game sped up the whole time. So we could get into some actual HeartGold music. Because when we did the GBA Nuzlocks, you can leave that emulator sped up the entire time, so then all the music's just like like it's too much to listen to. But with the DS emulators, it crashed on me last night because I left it sped up too long. I need to go up here. All right. I think I'm going to lead with Spike. And we should be able to do this. I need to get a couple levels before we do this too. So her top is 19. I'll go to 18. Did you save? Not yet. I will. I haven't saved since we did this anything in this gym. So good call outs, WMod. All right, 18. Yep, we should be good. Yeah, this overlay looks crazy. Look at all these bug Pokemon. This is kind of a wacky team, to be honest. I have no final evolutions either. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of do, but like no like level 3 evolutions or 3 tier. All right. You guys ready for this? We are gonna send it. I didn't save it. It's all right though. Taking on Gym 3, Rachel, not Whitney. I didn't mean to click run. All right, Cater, we need your zap cannon. Yeah, get the hype going. Cater might die because he won't hit a zap cannon. This is gonna suck. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the zap cannon again. Oh, he hit it? Hopefully it gets the paralyze off too. Or just the one hit KO. Paralyze. Okay. Cater's dead, but at least we got the Sea King. Let's go. Mask. It's kind of a calculated death. Oh, he used a super potion too. But at least he's still paralyzed, so like I should be able to get him without getting any more damage to my team. Besides the recoil from the only grass move we have. Alright, he's bringing out a Mankey. We should be fine here. As long as we survive this. For me, she says. Alright. Gym 3. You're not so tough without your milk tank, Whitney. I mean Rachel. Snivel. Hick, you meanie. She didn't give me the badge. Ma'am, I need the badge. Oh no, you made Whitney cry. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. She said, oh, that's right, I forgot to give you the badge. Here you go, here's the plain badge. Thanks, Whitney. There's tears all over it. Tears of my fallen Pokemon. I think that Sea King would have taken the team out, though. Wade's calling me again. Wade, I don't want to talk. Your name's not even Wade. Cater, you were loved. I was honestly pumped you were on my team. Till next time. Till next time. I don't even think we can take anything out besides this egg, but at least we can try to hatch the egg. All right, so our next gym is 25. And that is for a little bit. Man, it's crazy. It's even a throwback to me to use a Cerebi.net. I used this website so much growing up. I think we are going to call it here for the night, though. This has been a wonderful night. A W stream, W viewers. We got 2 badges. We lost a lot of our comrades, unfortunately. Like a lot. We came into tonight with 2 deaths, I think. 3 deaths, I'm sorry. And added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. But that is a Nuzlocke. But I appreciate you all tuning in. This has been a lot of fun. And I will catch you next time. Alright, I saved like 14 times, so everything should be done. Take it easy. Hoser out.